Wasn't running a race.
Master channel 8, Arvox. Intelligent compressor S73. Then I add a Maxim.
Start to change, chance to turn to progress. Now I'm here because I see things clearly. I was
Ceiling at -2 dBs. Threshold at -4 dBs. Dither on. Release 30 milliseconds. Gonna crank it up to like 60. Noise shaping. It has 16, 18 and 20. I've been using 20 because, not 20, 18 because it sounds, the bit resolution, 18. You could use 16, but I'm using 18. And the dry wet is 100%. So that's how you get this.
start to change, chance to turn to progress. Now I'm here because I see things clearly. I was born a champion. Ain't no way I'm gonna lose, no way will I back down. No, not today. Because I see things clearly. I was born a champion. Ain't no way I'm gonna lose, no way will I back down.
And then my last process is when I bought Izotope Elements Suite. The reason why I bought it was I used Ozone 9, but I was using the trial version for like 14 days or 15 days, and it was good. Like I was like, boom, I got the songs, basically some mastering AI. So I was like, if I buy the suite, I can get this thing, and then I can get Nectar, I can get Neutron, and there's Relay and RX and something else. So I bought it, and then I was using it. I go into Ozone, and I realized Ozone Elements is like a stripped down version. So all the stuff that I was doing with the trial version of Ozone 9, I could do some of it, but like the low end focus, the rebalance and shaping, and there's a couple of stuff, spectrum shaping, and there's a couple of stuff that is not in Elements. So I paid, I think, I don't remember how much, £100. But I paid all of those stuff, paid how much, £100, I can't remember, like 200 and something, 300 or something. And while going through this stuff, it was a stripped down version of Ozone, so I then had to go back, and I think it's like 400 and something or 500 and something. But what it does, I'm going to go through it with the song, and you will hear it. You will hear all the little different things that I'm doing. You're not going to be able to really see it unless You're not going to be able to see it right now, but in future videos, I'm looking into this whole process of how I'm going to be able to show what I'm doing while I'm saying whatever I'm saying. So basically, with all of this, what I then do is, after my Maxim, because remember on the Maxim limiter I'm doing a ceiling of 2, so I still have like all of the peaks and whatever is going to be catch around the 2, or should be caught around the 2. So after the Maxim, I then put on the Ozone 9. I select the chorus because it's usually the loudest, or one of the loudest parts of the song. So I then play it,
Because I see things clear.
and then I stop. I don't know why. Now what I've been do on Ozone 9 is I click Master Assistant, and Module 1, you can either have it modern or vintage. I do modern. Loudness and EQ, you can have normal, or you can basically have a track that's released that you go into reference, upload that, and what it will do, it will copy the EQ and loudness setting of that track and then apply it to your song, so you can get your song to sound closer to a song that is already released that you like, or that you're going for with your vibe. So I select module 1, modern. Loudness, I'm not using a reference, I'm using manual. You can either have the intensity as low, medium, or high. I'm gonna go for a medium intensity, and then you have number 3, destination. Where are you going to send the song to? Where are you going to publish it to or distribute it to? Is it going to be on streaming platforms, or is it going to be on CDs? If it's on streaming platforms, then the ceiling is going to be like -1 dB, so like the song won't be louder than that, to basically comply with all these other platforms and their streaming, because you know they adjust the streaming. But then CD, if you select CD, then it would do -0.3. So my setting for my initial mastering process is modern, medium intensity, and I'm doing it for streaming because I'm going to upload it to YouTube once I finish mastering it. Right? So once I click next, it says waiting for you to play your audio. So all you then do, because I would have highlighted the chorus section, so it's just going to keep playing the chorus while Ozone keeps listening to it, and it does all the different processes, and at the end it gives me a suggestion whether I want to accept it or not. And we're going to go through the process. You won't see it, but I'll tell you what is happening. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the song, and it's going to listen to everything. Boom.
Because I see things clearly. I was born a champion. Ain't no way I'm gonna lose, no way will I back down. No, not today. Because I see things clearly. I was born a champion. Ain't no way I'm gonna lose, no way will I back down. No, not today. Because I
All right. So Ozone Mastering Assistant AI, it basically analyzed the song, and it did 4 things. It did an EQ, which is an equalizer. It did dynamics, which is like a compression kind of thing, and then it did dynamic EQing, and then it did a Maxim, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it one more time, go through it, A-B it, okay? Because you can't see it, you're probably going to be able to hear it anyways, but I'm going to say which one is A and which one is B, just so you can hear the difference. Then I'm going to go into the 4 different modules of what is going on and tell you what the master assistant has done. Then I'm going to be doing 4 more processes, and then after that 4 more process, this master will be done. All right. Also, for you to hear what it's doing clearly while I'm doing this first playback, I'm going to do something called gain match. So I'm going to match the level of what it was playing before it did this mastering process. So when I bypass it, you can hear it. It's not a major difference in the, there's no difference really in the volume, because the volume is matched. You're going to hear basically what the process changed, what did it add, or what did it take, or what did it emphasize in the mastering. So boom. The bypass process is this, listen.
Because I see things clearly. I was born a champion. In no way I'm gonna lose, no way will I back